doing my first ever Kamen Rider video. So I watched Kamen Rider KUUGA because all the episodes are on YouTube on the Tokusatsu channel, I believe, or the Shout Factory channel, one of them. And I actually found Kamen Rider KUUGA pretty intriguing, so we're gonna just jump right into it. And yeah, this is the first time I'm recording a video on my computer with an actual mic instead of my phone, so hopefully it does well, and I hope you guys like that little intro segment. But let's just jump in. So this is a basically Kamen Rider KUUGA review / retrospective. So basically, the background of Kamen Rider KUUGA is simple. Kamen Rider KUUGA is a Japanese tokusatsu drama in the Toei's company Kamen Rider series. It is the first series to debut in the Heisei era. I gotta find out research on that. And the 14th overall Kamen Rider show. Co-produced by Ishimori Productions and Toei Company, the series premiered on January 30th, 2000, joining QQ Sentai Go-Go 5 on TV Asahi. After the finale of Go-Go 5, KUUGA was joined by Mirai Sentai Time Ranger. For all of you that don't know, Mirai Sentai Time Ranger is Power Rangers Time Force, and Go-Go 5 is Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. The story of Kamen Rider KUUGA is very simple. So the story is that my apologies. The story is, long ago, the Garangi tribe terrorized the Rinto until a warrior, Rinto being humans, named KUUGA appeared and defeated the Garangi, sealing their leader within a cave. In the present day, a multi-talented man named Yusuke Godai finds himself linked to the mysterious stone belt that was found within the excavated cave as the Garangi are resurrected and resume their murderous game on the descendants of the Rinto humanity itself. It is up to Yusuke along with his assembled science police team to use the various powers of KUUGA to stop and defeat the Garangi tribesmen from their continuous killing and ensure the happiness of others. However, as the end game draws near, Yusuke learns that there is a horrible revelation behind KUUGA and the Garangi leader. Then, the series is split up into 3 arcs. The 3 arcs being episodes 1 through 16, which is the rebirth arc, where Yusuke focuses on becoming KUUGA and getting all his forms. The episodes 17 through 35 arc, the evolution arc, where Yusuke gets his powers upgraded and with rising forms as well. And he dies but gets brought back by the Oracle to learn more things about KUUGA. And then the last arc would be episodes 36 to 49, the Ends arc, where this arc builds up KUUGA's further evolution into his ultimate form / his black form and his final fight against the Garangi overlord Nedaguva Zeiba. Now let's head into the episode reviews, which is the first arc, which is going to be episodes 1 through 16. Let's jump in. Alright, so now we're heading into episode 1, which would be the beginning of it. So basically, a scientist group opens up a casket to reveal an ancient warrior, but the opening causes an evil to be risen, who then kills pretty much all the scientists in there. We then meet cop / detective Kaoru Ichigo. I hope I said that right. We also meet Yusuke Godai, who stumbles upon the ruins where he meets Ichigo. Then we meet Sakura Sauhart. Oh my god, I butchered these names. Sakura, who is deciphering the text on the casket at a university. The belt later ends up in the hands of Yusuke and Sakura, but an unidentified life form, which is the Garangi, attacks and possibly destroy the belt. Yusuke puts the belt on in a pretty painful way. Like, the belt merges into Yusuke's stomach, and it's a pretty gruesome scene to watch. But then the episode, but he is able to transform into KUUGA, but white, so it's not red KUUGA yet. And he's able to defeat the UFO, but not kill it. The UFO being the Garangi, aka the monsters. The second episode starts up with Yusuke waking up. If I'm being honest, the quickest way to recap all these episodes is pretty much it's pretty much the same thing every single time. But basically, in every episode, Yusuke is going to fight a Garangi, and in each episode, he's either going to unlock a reason to fight or unlock a purpose or a new form. So in the second episode, this is where KUUGA reaches his red form. His red form coming to life where Yusuke realizes that he has to actually fight, and he will take it seriously. Basically, in episode 2, Ichigo thinks Yusuke won't take it seriously, but when it comes to him actually saving Yusuke, Yusuke says he'll take it serious, and boom, his red form is created. In episode 3, Yusuke, it's just another normal monster. There's a lot of like filler in this show. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it's lots of filler. Like, episode 3 is a filler Episode 6 is a filler. It's a lot of filler, but I'm gonna try and get through each one. But basically, in episode 3, Yusuke visits his sister. So in episode 2, Yusuke finds the reason to fight, which is to protect people's smiles, and he unlocks his red form. In episode 3, he visits his sister and takes down another Grongi. Episode 4, he gets the Tri-Chaser, aka the motorcycle that he needs. And in episode 5, he gets his blue form, which increases his jumping ability. Then in episode 6, it is another Grongi attack, but Yusuke is able to get the blue form's weapon. And then we got episode 7, where Yusuke gets his green form, which is basically a form that has a gun or a crossbow bow, or whatever it's called. And it heightens his senses as well. Then Yusuke is, then in episode 8, it is another filler. And episode 9 is another filler as well. Then episode 10 is Yusuke getting his purple form. And then episodes 11 through 16 is straight filler. Like, it's bare filler. And I'm gonna be honest, just looking at it, it's pretty much the same thing every time. Yusuke's team finds out something they can use to help them beat the Grongi, and Yusuke is able to defeat the Grongi. We also find out the Grongi's main intentions is to play a game. Basically, their whole motive is to play a game, and the game is you have to get a number of kills in a certain amount of time. That is the craziest part about it. But in order to sum up the first arc, basically in each episode, Sakura breaks down a piece of the casket or the tablet or whatever you want to call it, and it gives insight to KUUGA's power set and his forms. Basically, in every episode, he finds a way to get new powers or finds a way to defeat the monsters, and we get little insights into KUUGA's past as well. And honestly, the best fights from the first arc is definitely the red form, the red form mode, the first time he uses the red form, which is in the church for me, the blue form with the staff, and the purple mode, where the purple mode basically is a Titan form. So in episode 10, that is where KUUGA unlocks it. And the way he unlocks it is his sister giving him a gift from the kids because it's his birthday. And in the purple form, he is able to absorb a bunch of attacks. And the upgrades are basically his red, blue, green, and purple forms. The white is the basic form, the red is the mighty form, the blue is the dragon form, the green is the Pegasus form, and the purple is the Titan form. Then in episodes 17 through 35, which is the what's it called? The evolution arc. This is where KUUGA gets his power sets, and this is also one of the most famous parts of the show, where KUUGA crashes out on a monster who has terrorized students. Like, he has killed students, which leads to KUUGA causing the biggest crash out. And I'm probably going to put the clip at the end. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted for it. That's why I'm not showing any KUUGA clips, just straight gameplay kind of. But yeah, basically KUUGA gets rising forms, and the rising forms basically help KUUGA upgrade his basic power-up mode. So basically, the red mighty form, he gets an ankle bracelet. The blue mighty form, he gets a golden shoulder. A green mighty form, I think he gets another golden shoulder. And I think for the purple form, he gets golden accents on the shoulder pads. I have no idea. My script is kind of trash. Not looking at it, I am so sorry. Hopefully later Kamen Rider videos I can do better. But yeah, basically in this arc, KUUGA gets rising forms, and that's all you need to do. And the Tri-Chaser also gets a upgrade. That is it. And the Grongis don't mind killing each other to win the game. The Grongis are playing a game. It's a game of who could kill the most people. They don't even care if they have to kill each other. The Grongis' whole motive is who is the strongest Grongi of all time. And lastly, we head to the final arc, which is episodes 36 through 49, where KUUGA unlocks his ultimate form. Basically, there's two forms, the mini black mode, and then he has the ultimate form, which is the what's it called, like the ultimate god form, I'm gonna call it. I know it's not called that in the show, but that's what I'm calling it. And basically in this form, in this arc, we find out that that KUUGA, every time he fights, he loses a piece of himself. So every time whoever fights as KUUGA, if they let themselves go so badly, that when they let themselves go, they'll turn into stone. Just like how the Grongi leader, Nadagavua Zeba, well, I don't know how to say these names, but Zeba, he turns into stone as well. So basically, whoever's in KUUGA, if they let themselves go, they will freeze and turn into stone. Hence why in the beginning of the series, scientists open a casket to reveal the ancient warrior who was KUUGA. Meaning that if Yusuke lets himself go while he's fighting, he will turn into stone. That is the connection between Zeba and KUUGA. That if they let themselves go with violence, they'll turn into stone. And Yusuke actually is able to tee up. You see, the normal ultimate form isn't supposed to have red eyes, but for the final fight, Yusuke is able to keep the red eyes on the ultimate form, which is not supposed to happen, meaning Yusuke never let himself go. And then for the final fight against Zeba, these two dudes go ham. Zeba is the leader of the Grongi, but these two dudes go ham. Pow, punch, boom. Like, I hope I can put these clips at the end of this video, but it's insane how much swinging and punching they did. But in the end, Yusuke survives and everybody goes on to their lives. To go outside of the main plot, there are some funny moments. I have posted some on my TikTok, so go check that out, Ninja Force Media. But yeah, there is a lot of stuff to decipher. Especially, there's a lot of human elements, but I think the reason why people don't like this show is because the filler and the pacing is terrible, which isn't a big complaint. It's just like, you get bored pretty fast with the same plot, but it all works up to the big finale, which I kind of enjoyed. But yeah, that's my review of KUUGA basically. He gets rising forms, he gets older forms, and basically it was a good show to start off with the Heisei era, which I actually enjoy. I love that final fight between Zeba and KUUGA. That ultimate form fight is amazing, and of course my favorite form is the ultimate form. And yeah, the next one that came up is Kamen Rider Agito? Was it Agito or Agito? I don't even know. Kabuto? I don't know, but it's one of those. But yeah, that is my review for Kamen Rider KUUGA. I know this video is kind of long, but it was just for me to finally show some respect to the Kamen Rider series. So to wrap up this video really quick, basically Kamen Rider KUUGA is about Yusuke Godai and his allies trying to take down the Grongi, and the Grongi's basically whole objective is to play a game, and KUUGA has to stop the game. Then KUUGA has to unlock various forms in order to win in the fights. That's pretty much all it is. And KUUGA has to be careful because if he lets the violence consume him, he will turn into a stone warrior. And then Yusuke dies along with KUUGA. But hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, like and subscribe, please. I hope that I kind of did this video justice. If I didn't, let me know in the comments. And please talk about Kamen Rider in the comments. Let me know which ones I should watch next. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. I definitely give this show like an 88 overall for sure.